My brother just moved out, and I came back to his room to see like how much he's got left, and he left some weird signs. Let me just show you guys. This brake fluid. I was like, why the fuck is there brake fluid in here with the cap off? And it says DOT3 on it. And he left an ashtray by it. He don't even smoke. I swear, my brother and my dad, man, they could. There's something about it. He's got a picture of my dad over there. That's not my mom. It was my dad's friend. Her name's Liz, I think. I never met her. But he talked about her. He really liked her. You can see that he's actually smiling in the picture. That was a rarity. So, I'll take his word for it. She's probably really nice. Alright, and then I was like, what else? Well, I seen that first, and I was like, what the fuck? And then caution gear next to a funnel. I remember last time I took a trip to Watsika, and a lot of people seem to think that I do magic and black magic and stuff. I don't even know how to do that stuff. I'm trying to figure out who is. And it's probably whoever's saying I'm doing it. That's why there's the crewmates, imposters. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck are these imposters looking at people through mirrors like weirdos. And, I mean, from my perspective and what I've been doing and digging that I have been doing, they've been doing this shit since fucking ancient Egyptian times. Crazy. I'm still trying to wrap my head all around it, okay? It's just because I want to figure out what is actually going on. I know the age of Aquarius began back in December of 2020, and none of us in the spiritual community knew exactly what the fuck that was going to mean. So I'm trying to figure it out. When ratchets start lying and trying to say, oh yeah, they hear about something great I did, and they're like, I did that great too. No. Listen, I did this, this, and this, and then it like circled around into that moment, and it was fucking epic. That's me. Okay? But anyways, when I took a trip over to Watsika, I went to the DOT. I'll put my cigarette down. I went to the DOT. And when I left the DOT, I was on my way to go see my kid at the school. Check up on her and make sure she's okay, because I can't talk to them, like, because they're with their dad and I got a no contact order with him, whatever. I don't even care. The only thing I care about is talking to those kids and making sure they're okay, since I was their main parent every day, and they're probably scared. They're like, why? My mom's not a bad guy or anything. She never did anything to hurt us. We loved her. It's like, to the moon and back, to the moon and back, to the moon and back. That's what we used to say. And we used to rub noses and all kinds of stuff. So what the fuck? Really? Why do I have to be an Angelica and get to the bottom of this? Imposters in Watsika. I'll tell you. DOT. Left the DOT. And then I just pulled out of the parking lot and crashed. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I tried to go. I was like, stop the stoplight. And I tried to go, and my wheel wouldn't spin. And there's a driveway right there. I pulled over, and there was two guys in the parking lot, and they were like, hey, your wheel wasn't spinning. something wrong with that. There's something wrong with the brake. And it had locked up. It was almost like somebody threw a ratchet in my wheel, and it was like... And I told those guys, I told them what happened. I just started going and stuff and just pulled over there. And they were like, oh yeah, just put it in reverse and back it up and then go forward again and see if it works. And I was like, all right. I did it, and then it worked. It unkinked. And I was like, fuck, I better get my ride home. It's hours away. Oh, like, I do not ever want to get my car fixed in Watsika ever the fuck again, because every time my car gets fixed there, it comes back worse than it was when I took it there. Well, when I took it to Ford, it was okay. Love you, Ford. You know, I feel like in the age of Aquarius, the underdogs are coming out on top. That's right. I used to go get my oil changed at Ford, and I sat there and I ate their popcorn and drank their drinks, and it was fantastic. And they sold me a van. I loved my van until Isabel Daniels happened to it. Now all I think about is getting my justice for that. Remember this? So, I thought that was interesting, since we were talking about, the Dream Team. My page. I'm the creator of the Dream Team. And we have the Ferris wheel, and the wheel spins, because in the tarot deck there's the card, the wheel. And the wheel spins when there's changes happening. And usually I like my wheel to spin in the right direction. And when other people see my wheels spinning in the right direction and theirs are just spinning out, they're just like, I hate it. They hate me. They hate me because they hate me. Makes sense, right? But yeah, I never even told my brother about that, because he doesn't even follow me. We hardly even talk. This is how I know my brother still loves me. He don't like that ooey gooey stuff, so he will leave an ashtray and a bottle of freaking brake fluid with no cap on it, so I know that he knows, and his buddies know, that Watsika is super sus.